forgotten corners of an old, dilapidated convent, a presence lurked. The locals spoke of a nun, a veiled figure cloaked in darkness, whose spirit had never found peace. Legend had it that Sister Abigail, once the purest nun of the order, had been tormented by unimaginable horrors within those very walls. Her anguished wails echoed through the halls, striking fear into the hearts of anyone who dared come near. Curiosity finally consumed a brave soul named Sarah, a young woman seeking answers amidst the eerie stories. Driven by an insatiable desire for truth, she made her way to the convent one moonlit evening, the cold wind howling through the empty corridors. She could almost see her own breath as she stepped into the abandoned building. The air was heavy, suffused with an otherworldly presence. As Sarah made her way through the dimly lit hallway, flickering candles casting eerie shadows, her heart pounded with a mixture of fear and excitement. A trickle of sweat ran down her spine as the oppressive atmosphere enveloped her. Suddenly, from the corner of her eye, Sarah caught a glimpse of a figure moving towards her. Frozen in terror, she watched as the specter drew closer, a nun dressed in a tattered, blood-streaked habit. Sister Abigail stood before Sarah, her once gentle features now twisted and contorted in agony. Her eyes, bloodshot and hollow, seemed to penetrate Sarah's very soul. The nun's voice, a raspy whisper reminiscent of a death rattle, filled the silent air. "Leave this place. Leave and never return," she hissed, her voice carrying an unimaginable weight. Despite her fear, Sarah summoned all her courage. Locked in a battle between reason and curiosity, she took a step forward, her voice quivering as she asked, "Sister Abigail, why do you haunt this place? What horrors have befallen you?" The apparition's eyes flickered, betraying a flicker of sadness. She reached out a transparent hand, its touch cold as ice. "I once made a pact to protect the sacred relics kept here," Sister Abigail whispered. "But an evil force consumed this place, corrupting everything within. The relics turned against us, and now I am trapped, paying the price for my failure." As Sarah listened intently, a feeling of compassion washed over her. Determined to help Sister Abigail find peace, she mustered the strength to speak, her voice filled with empathy. "Tell me, sister, how can I save you from this torment?" The nun's eyes glistened with desperation as she revealed a secret passage hidden behind a crumbling bookcase. "Within these walls lie the remains of an ancient demon, sealed away centuries ago. Release its spirit, and you will free me from this eternal prison." With resolve in her heart, Sarah cautiously entered the secret chamber, guided by flickering shadows. She discovered a forgotten urn, dust-covered and stained with the passage of time. Upon release, the demon spirit erupted with a seething rage, filling the room with malevolence. As the darkness consumed the convent, Sarah stared into the abyss, filled with an overwhelming sense of dread. Suddenly, a radiant light emerged from the shadows, casting out the darkness. With a final wail, the demon spirit was banished. Silence enveloped the convent once more as Sarah emerged from the hidden room. Sister Abigail's tormented presence had vanished, replaced by an ethereal peace. Her suffering had come to an end. From that day forward, the legend of the haunting presence became a tale of hope, the story of a scared and twisted nun who found redemption through the courage and compassion of one brave soul.